Some of the general requirements in order to receive federal aid and then also some state and institutional aid. Students need to have a high school diploma or GED. They need to be enrolled or accepted for enrollment in an eligible program of study, so some kind of degree, certificate, or recognized credential. They have to be U.S. citizens or eligible non-citizens. Males must be registered with Selective Service. You also must have a valid social security number. If students have any drug-related convictions, that can actually affect their federal student aid, so stay out of trouble with the drugs because it can affect your financial aid as well. Once students have been in school for a while and have student loans, if a student defaults and doesn't make required payments on that loan, say they were in school, they left school for a while, that loan goes into repayment. Once they default, they cannot get any more federal aid money, whether it's loans or grants, until they've cleared up that default. Similar situation we don't see much of. If for some reason a student gets too much grant money and needs to repay that, sometimes if a student withdraws, we need to recalculate their aid after the fact. They can't get any more financial aid until they've repaid that grant money that they owe back. One other thing that students need to keep in mind is satisfactory academic progress. It's a federal requirement, but schools actually determine how they're going to measure that. The main things we're looking at is a GPA, so they can't be sailing through college with a 0.5 GPA and expect to continue to get financial aid. They also need to have a completion rate that's acceptable. So they have to complete a certain percentage of their courses or a certain number of credits, depending on how the school looks at it. And they also cap the overall credits that a student has taken towards a degree. If students keep withdrawing or failing, or just keep taking credits that aren't applying towards a degree, eventually they're going to get cut off as far as financial aid goes. They need to make progress towards a degree to continue receiving financial aid.